Hey, so here are my trades for today. I had a good day. I think if you were long any kind of stock for the most part, you were probably on the right side of it. Seemed like the market was pretty strong today. Um, my first trade was a SPY pre-market trade. I liked this 420 level because yesterday, if you remember, the Fed minutes came out, price ripped down like crazy, and it bottomed at 420, almost to the penny. I guess 419.90. So this 420 area, and so then this morning, you could see 420 was support, bounced up, then it pulled back, and then I got long, but I got out because I got in too tight. I guess I would have liked to get in closer to 420, and then I had my stop underneath, but I got in. My stop was right. I think my stop was like right here, and so and this thing was kind of bouncing around. It wasn't very liquid. But anyways, that would have been a really good trade for me. I would have liked to partial pretty much at opening price at R3, and then probably quite a few times when it ripped up. But anyways, it's fine. Then I also traded AMC. This was Tyler and I were kind of breaking this down. He liked let's see, what did we like? Oh, we liked this 52 level, right? If you look here in the 60-minute, 52 right here, couldn't get lower than 52 yesterday. Clear support, bounced from it, and it's had other times where it's bounced from it too. It even broke out from it 3 or 4 days ago. So we used that 52 and we watched it in the pre-market, and it was really good. I mean, it pretty much bottomed right there, and I caught it close to the bottom. It was pretty sweet. It did break down from 52. Some volume came in right here, and then this was here was the daily level, and then I got in. I didn't get in that big, it's pre-market, but I held for a while, and I held for this really good pop here, and made quite a few R on this, even though I didn't risk all that much. And then basically just played the momentum. I added in here and then accidentally added in here, and partialed really quickly. This was supposed to be a partial, I think, or maybe I was typing it in. I can't remember. But then my stop was right here, and then of course the really big move happened after that. So, but that was really sweet. I think Tyler caught it right around here for this majority of this move. But I definitely like that 52 level. Like I said, it was really good support yesterday right here. Generally this zone, and right there, and then price came down right here. And then if you zoom out, you can see right here all this volume that came in on this morning right here. This was right at 52 where it broke out, and you can see R4 is right here, right? So this was basically an R4 breakout day, and then pulled back. This way you get that second day play where it doesn't break out quite as much, and then you get a nice pullback. Thor likes these R4 reversals or R3 reversals. Then it kept coming down, then it came all the way down back to the breakout point, and you got a decent move yesterday if you wanted to try it, and then again today for another breakout. So basically repeated exactly what it did here, right here. So that was pretty sweet. So really, if you were really convicted with this, I mean, you could have gone really heavy and expected at least a 52 to a almost $60 move. Yeah, and everyone keeps talking about this $60 being a key level for AMC. I think Andrea broke it down on the daily and said that $60 was a good resistance level. Okay, and then what did I trade next? So then I traded AMD. Oh yeah, AMD had the big news, right? And you could clearly see the volume in the pre-market. Right here, you could see this volume. And so then I just rode the momentum. So then it pulled back right before the open, pulled back a little bit more, and then I basically was just trying to get in around VWAP and around these wicks. It was pretty intense right around here. I think I have it recorded, but got in, then got out, got in, got out, and then got in, and then got in again, and kind of doubled up here. It just felt like this little spot was really good. Was just really good support right here, just for the the momentum ABCD continuation. And then really liked this move. Still have one share left. But I put out some range orders while I even walked away. I even walked away on this. And it partialed out, so I was proud of myself for being able to do that. I think both of these did it on the range order. And that's pretty much it. This was an R4 breakout. And you can see the daily looks really good. This is an R4 breakout trend day, so I'm just holding this last share just to see if I can either add in or just get all out at high of day, or thinking it's going to close near high of day, the top maybe 15-20% of the day. And then I also traded, I had some mess ups as well. X. So we liked X on the 60-minute here. If you see here, there's a decent support around, like this 25 area. 25-ish area. And so I was basically going for, actually, right here. So you can see price got stuck down here underneath 25 and then got back above it. So then price came all the way back down here and was opening up right around here. So we were expecting some kind of bounce. And it wasn't. It was not a bounce. It was the opposite. It was an S4 breakdown, trend down. So I tried along a few times here. So I'm starting to realize what I like, particularly to trade off of. You see a trend happening, an S4 breakdown, an R4 break up, a continuation, etc. I then like to look for little baby consolidations or baby ranges, and that's the way I enter. A lot of people enter in different ways. VWAP pullbacks. Jay loves the VWAP. Kyle likes VWAP. Everyone pretty much likes VWAP. But for some reason, I just am way more comfortable trading within these little baby consolidations with the bigger idea in mind. And I was completely the wrong direction here. If I would have known it was going to trend down, I would have probably tried to trade short off this consolidation down. But that's all right. I'm okay with that. And then I also traded a lot today, BB. AMC was moving like crazy, so I tried to get in on BB. I think that I was seeing some weakness in BB, thinking that it was going to reverse on the 60-minute here. Somewhere right around up here, like this 13.5. And then maybe like this 13 area. I just thought that, because yesterday was an amazing breakdown that you could have traded BlackBerry right here, this descending triangle against this level, and then you're either going to get a bounce or you're going to get a breakdown, and it was a nice just sell off all day. Well, then price came all the way back up today, and I tried to short it up here. Looks like I might have just got in maybe a little too early. This is a good example of just trying too many times. This was okay, but then if I was going to try one more time, maybe I should have done a bit wider and waited for like a bigger thing. But and then RBLX. I was kind of thinking RBLX was going to do the same thing. It had that sell off 2 days ago, and then it pulled back, and then it came down, and then it pulled back up again, and I wanted to short it for continuation down, and I guess I just got in wrong. So I was pretty close though. I'll probably have to go over this some more and see, was this the way that I want to enter? I mean, honestly, if I was trying to get a big move, I probably should have done a much wider stop. I think my stop was right up here, but it still would have stopped me out. So, or when it came up here and held, but then got back down this probably would have been I would have definitely tried it again somewhere in here, or maybe here, because this failed break up, then comes right back down. Nice little consolidation here, you know. And then I think that's it. Oh, Tesla. I had actually a really good trade on Tesla that I'm really happy about. So like I said, I like these. You know, one kind of play for me is a momentum play or a trend play, and then it gives me some kind of range or consolidation to trade against. Now here, clearly, there's some good levels here. Tesla was doing an R4 breakout, took it a little bit, broke out, then made a nice little range here, came back down right to this area, right on R4, and kind of in line with this top and range here. Got in tight right here, partialed some towards the top of the range, had this bigger picture in mind. So I had this bigger picture in mind, and so I knew that it had the potential to break out of this range with volume, which is what it did. I just happened to get in right before it did it. So a lot of times I'll get in right here, and then I'll have to deal with this for a while. So I'm trying to work on getting more patient with that, maybe even partialing here, making some money, and then having the confidence to get back in again when it comes down here. Because really, if I've made some money here, from here to here, I can risk more here and not lose as much if it fails, or I can risk the same amount that I made here and basically be free rolling, right? Because if I made money here, comes back down, I can risk whatever I made there, and with the potential for that, it's basically like a free roll. But this just happened to move as soon as I got in, which was awesome. So, but these are tricky, right? So then this volume came in right here. But before that, I didn't necessarily see the volume come in. There was an ask, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to look at the tape, and I'm going to do another like quick tape video review. But I did partial, and then as soon as it broke with volume, I added in. And then I partialed at, I think there was an ask at 615. Here's a daily level, and then I walked away and I had another order. There was a huge ask at 620. And I even lowered it about 50 cents, but it just barely didn't get me. Another thing that aligned with my partials here was the ATR of Tesla. If you look down here, the ATR is about 20 bucks. Average true range, $20. So that aligned really well with opening price, 601. Right up here, this huge ask was at 620. So I was like, oh, perfect. You know, I guess RVOL was at 97%, so that lines up pretty well. So I didn't get that partial, but then it came back down. I wanted to add in, and I do struggle with these bigger ads. But it sort of held this consolidation or this range again. I got in small, and I meant to partial here at 615 because it was an ask here, but I messed something up. So really this would have been, if this keeps going, this would have been a much better P&L for me on this free roll had I not messed up right here. Yeah, so I had a really good day, and I feel like I understood a lot of the trades that I made. I had good reasons for entering and exiting. I feel like they're, for the most part of my playbooks. So yeah, hopefully you guys had a good day too.